Jordan Reed is one of our NFL draft analysts, and he released a mock draft Tuesday morning. He has both Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore being selected with the first 2 picks in the 2026 draft. Moore, right now, projected to go second to the Jets. Back here on First Take, hello, Swagoo. Would Dante Moore be better off staying at Oregon or being selected by the Jets?
You play this game usually to go to the NFL. And I know we get caught up sitting in these seats with these nice-ass suits on and in the air condition, talking about, well, that ain't the greatest situation. These kids grow up with a dream to play in the league. A lot of times they not thinking about who the GM is, and they are thinking, I could possibly be the second overall pick in the NFL draft. I can be a starting quarterback for a franchise that's been starving for one, right? Now, we've seen that not work out. We just saw Zach Wilson go to him number 3, and that didn't work out for him. But ultimately, I think when you are, and then people say, well, you get paid in college now, so don't worry about it. The ultimate pay lives in that league that we cover, that we love so much. I think Dante Moore is a really good quarterback with translatable skills to the NFL in what we see. That's why I think that kid Trinidad Chambliss is going to start to knock on people's doors about movement, extra plays, secondary efforts. I think Dante has a lot of that in him. I think the kid, 6'3", 200+ pounds. He is prototype.
20 years old.
Playing for Dan Lanning, 20 years old. Like, there's a lot to like about him. And I think Mendoza is clearly going to be the number one guy.
So are you saying
go to the draft? If you're going to go 2 overall to the Jets, go to the draft.
Okay, a couple of things. Number one, when you were talking about nice-ass suits, America, you was talking about me. Yeah. Let's get that out there. Let's get that out the way. Let's just get that out the way first. He was talking about me. He was talking about me, all right? He's talking about me. It's as great as y'all look. I'm going to take it today. Okay, take it. That's number one. That's number one. Number two, let me say this, and I'm damn near serious about this. I'd eat something to provoke myself to have food poisoning where I'm like garbage before I'd play for the Jets. I'm telling you right now, whatever I could do to be alive and be okay in the end, but to ruin their thoughts of ever wanting me on their roster, I would do. And damn it, I'd go back to college before I play for the Jets. They are a football atrocity. They are awful. I mean, straight garbage. I am a black man that is consistently pushing for opportunities for black coaches throughout the years. I have done that. It's gotten a lot better than it was in the past. And I'm saying, it hurts me to say this, okay? Ain't no way in hell Aaron Glenn should still be the head coach of the New York Jets. They were horrible and digressed. Damn near nosedive. We talk about Alabama waving the red flag. Was it red flag? White flag. White flag. Okay, white and red. Listen, in New York is the green and white. You understand? Fireman Ed and the whole crew. I mean, the people that have passed away root for the Jets. I mean, there are people that passed away root for the Jets. They are horrible. Horrible, okay? And they are the place to go if you want to sink. If you want to dissipate, if you want to just rot away, they are horrible. I wouldn't listen, if I was a parent, my child wouldn't even go to the draft. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You cannot. And then Woody Johnson comes in there, right? First of all, he had no business being some ambassador to the UK. But as bad as that was, he should go back. He should go back. He's called Trump administration, go back to UK. We don't want to see him in New York. He's horrible. Woody Johnson's horrible, okay? You go up there and you fire Robert Saleh, all right? You alienate Aaron Rodgers, and we get that because, damn it, Nathaniel Hackett shouldn't even been on the damn roster as the offensive coordinator. We know that, okay? Got all of that, all right? Then you go out there and you hire this man. You have the kind of year that you had. You had the kind of month you had. Aaron Glenn had 41 interceptions in his career. 6 pick sixes. And he was a defensive coordinator in Detroit. And this man's defense didn't record 1 interception the entire year. The only team in the NFL history to have done that. That's on him. We saw the Detroit Pistons. Who was the offensive coordinator? Detroit Lions. Who was the offensive coordinator? It was Ben Johnson. So really, was it because of you and that defense, or was it because of Ben Johnson and what he was doing in concert with Dan Campbell? Okay, it was your ass. It was you. The bottom line is this. I don't wish him. I want the man to have a job. I want him to be employed, just not as a head coach for the New York Jets. The fact that you said with a straight face after this season, we going to keep this man as a coach. Shows me that Woody Johnson don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm not letting my child, if he was my brother, I wouldn't let him. If he was my nephew, I wouldn't let him. I don't give a damn what it is. If you got to poison this food, if you got to do something to prevent him from being a New York Jet, you do it.
Guy.
You do it.
Last year at this time, we were talking about Garrett Nussmeier as the top quarterback.
Oh, Lord.
And Drew Aller as – they're not even on the mock drafts anymore. This thing is fluid. This thing is fleeting. If you're the number 2 overall pick, it might be time to jump. And I will make this argument because – to jump to the NFL.
Okay.
I don't know where else we're jumping.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know. My bad.
I would also say this in defense.
No, please.
Oh, boy. Of the New York Jets. Situation. One of the best offensive lines in football with 2 first-round offensive tackles.
Yeah, I agree.
4 picks in the top 44. So it's not just you coming. We're going to have 3 other rookies who are going to be first or second round picks. Okay.
Who picking them?
And you got Garrett Wilson. And you got Garrett Wilson as a wide receiver. They just gave. Look, I'll be honest with you. The team that I saw play Buffalo on Sunday, there might be 10 NFL players on that roster for the Jets. Yep. I'm with you.
They weren't even competitive.
It was a horrible, horrible team. But they're completely tearing this thing down. It's basically an expansion team at this point. Aaron Glenn or not, if you're the number 2 overall pick, come in here, you could be the next great hope. There's been so many that have failed, but maybe you're the guy and you are a king in this city.
Are we so sure that Dante Moore is this good?
No.
Really?
No.
That's my point.
I know Mendoza's good.
No.
Mendoza's going to be a good NFL quarterback. Will he be great? He's going to be good. We know that. What makes us think that Dante Moore didn't do anything against Texas Tech? Their defense scored 1 touchdown. Texas Tech's got good defense.
Or Indiana the last time they played.
Oh, that's right. He didn't play well against Indiana either. Now, listen, I see some things that are transferable. You're making, scrambles, moves well, finds the, goes off the first progression. I get all that. But are you convinced? Can I see a little more before I'm making the second pick in the draft? How about if the guy stinks on Friday night?
Man, dog, I'm not drafting him.
That could be. So that's my point. I'm not sure if he's the answer at that second
Well,
slot.
position of value is going to make him the second pick.
My issue is y'all are focused on the wrong thing. Y'all focused on this player, and I'm saying, short of Jesus,
Stephen A.
divine intervention.
You don't want him going to the Jets.
I don't think the Jets are the way to go.
Okay, but you don't get the choice if you enter the draft. All right? If he's going to enter the draft.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The fact that they're projecting that he's going to be the number 2 pick, and that they got the number 2 pick. Go back to college. That's what I'm trying to say.
But again, you still would be the second pick of the NFL draft.
Okay.
And who's to say that that doesn't change for you? Trey bring up a great point. Like, I don't believe it was fair for the Jets brass to judge Aaron Glenn this year. That team had a wholesale at the trade deadline because they acknowledged.
So I'm wrong about Aaron Glenn?
Yeah, right now you're judging him too fast.
Okay, no problem.
I'll say that.
No, I defer.
I agree.
I
The one
defer.
glaring thing for me was you don't get a interception. That's kind of hard to do.
And now, no. And you lost by over 100 points in the month of December.
Stephen A,
Let's not forget that.
With your roster, bro. That has a lot to do with
damn it, how come they weren't losing like that in November, October, and September?
They played the quarterback.
They got worse.
They should have played Tyrod Taylor. They didn't play the young kid.
I also think if Harbaugh's on the market, it doesn't kill you to inquire.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't know what your sentiment is about Aaron Glenn because I ain't asking everybody. What I will say is if you judge him based on this year, you never gave him a shot to be a coach.
He deserves a second year, but Stevie's got a good point.
Brother,
he was awful.
Dan Campbell didn't win a game damn near his first
They
year.
look competitive. This Jets team is unwatchable.
And I've heard a lot about this Dan Campbell comparison.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Competitive, I understand. The team traded away their best defensive tackle, their best cornerback. They tried to move the best running back. They signed Justin Fields on a hope and a prayer that he would be a guy.
Did that.
Think about being a coach in that situation. Like, what the hell are you supposed to do? The ownership has told you we are not trying to win.
Hold on.
Wait, I'm not making it about Aaron Glenn. What you think the players thought when Quentin Williams got traded? What you think the players thought when the best cornerback on our team gets traded away?
You're missing something.
What I'm missing? Because y'all talking about they didn't compete. The ownership was telling them don't compete.
Hold on. The ownership wasn't saying don't compete. The ownership was saying we see your definition of competition. It ain't good enough, so we might as well get rid of these dudes. There's a difference.
Stephen A., let me tell you something, brother. If I'm playing for a football team, I'm the guy that played in the locker room, and you trade away 3 to 4 of our best players in the middle of the season, I ain't super motivated to go play football for you.
Okay.
That is a human response to seeing dudes walk out of the door. Bro, let me tell y'all something, and you know this, Trey. Quentin Williams was beloved on this football team. They could not believe he got traded. Now, Quentin is like a little brother to me. I know that Quentin is looking forward to a new situation in a better, but his brother was the linebacker on the same team. Like, again, I think Aaron Glenn was in an impossible situation. I'll say that.
Okay, fine. I just found them to be so unwatchable at the end of the year. They didn't even look like they were trying. I'm like, don't these guys want contracts? I don't understand what's happening.
You know what else was unwatchable?
What?
The Bengals, until Joe Burrow got back. Like,
I'm not arguing with that either.
A lot of times,
That's
when you know you ain't got a shot.
That's the best argument you made in the last hour.
Coming up here on First Take,
I've been
we got Mad Dog.
stellar.